About the phone ads? I wish Dennis Miller wouldn't do those ads.
Yeah, that damages his credibility.
I know Dennis Miller needs money. Although why at this point he'd need money, I don't know. The guy's written about 100 books. All of Dennis Miller's books are virtually the same thing over and over again.
Right.
And he's got a TV show.
How much do you think they pay him decent money for that the Dennis Miller live show? I mean,
on HBO?
They got to be paying. But you never
got to be making what? Millions of dollars.
You know why? What is the rule that the only people you find out about what they're getting paid are the people that are movie stars? When they're getting $20 million, you see that. But a guy like Dennis Miller, I'd love to know how much he's making.
You know how much some TV stars make? Like, you know how much ER makes?
Per episode,
how much,
yeah, they make an incredible
Friends makes per episode.
But, you know, that is in the realm of the commercial television, so you have to wonder about HBO and whether, you know, a lot of people that make these movies on HBO, the big stars, do so because they like the project. They don't do it necessarily for, you know, for the amount of money, because they don't get the same amount.
I would bet that Dennis Miller makes... How many shows a year does he have to do?
About 15?
I think that's about right, 13 to 20.
Could you imagine that, first off? Could you imagine having a job?
Yeah, well, you do 15 half hours.
13 half hours.
Add it up, so
that's like 2 shows for us, Mike. That's like Monday and Tuesday. I know. I guarantee you, we ain't making no $1 million on Monday and Tuesday of this week.
I'd love to know that, because, you know...
Rob, give me the number of HBO.
Let's find out what they pay Dennis Miller, because then we can get on his case a little bit more for doing those horrible, you know, 1-800 ads.
I would bet that Dennis Miller makes...
Are we doing by episode or a year?
No, for a year.
Yeah, it's better.
I'm going to bet per year... $3 million.
I'll say about 2.5.
Just off the show, right?
Yeah, just off the show.
Right. All right. I'll say $1.5 million.
And if any of those guesses are true, I will be blowing my head off on today's show. I will be committing suicide on the air if any of our guesses are true.
But there's certain other, you know, stars that get paid so much more money than that for, you know, for movies and things like that. It's very, that makes me a little more fresh. At least Dennis Miller gives us entertainment.
Wouldn't you love to call HBO and go, how much does Dennis Miller make? He makes $300 an episode. Beautiful.
That's fantastic.
That'd be more like it.
That would be very, very exciting.
Hello, Don and Mike Show. Hello.
Mike Show, my brothers. What's going on?
Oh, don't mind. I don't want to talk to you every day, Tom. Knock it off.
He's going to be very, very upset, you know.
Well, you know, sometimes Tom calls...
I know, the bad time.
Too much. I mean, we're in the middle of a whole Dennis Miller thing, and Tom Gavin calls.
Yeah, you just don't want to push a monster around. You never know when he's going to, you know, he can snap. Just comes to you in the middle of the night.
Let me call.
And that's, to me, really, that is my idea of a true nightmare. That makes any of those Halloween, Friday the 13th movies.
Good evening, HBO. This is Steve.
Yes, hello, Steve.
Boy, listen to this voice.
Steve, this is the Don and Mike radio show. We're doing a national radio show right now.
Mm-hmm.
How are you doing, Steve?
I'm doing all right.
How are things at HBO?
Oh, things are good here.
Hey, can I talk to somebody in payroll, please?
I don't know if you're going to catch anybody since it's almost 6 o'clock, but I will transfer you.
Well, no, okay. Well, if I'm going to get voicemail, maybe you could help me out, Steve.
Mm-hmm.
We're just having the discussion here on a radio show about how much Dennis Miller makes.
We're talking about the Dennis Miller show, and we were just having a big discussion about what he must make for that show, where everybody's kind of confused as to what he's pulling down, because it hasn't really been publicized what he makes, or maybe it has and we haven't seen it, but we're just trying to figure out what Dennis Miller makes for doing the Dennis Miller live show.
How much does he make?
I would have no idea.
All right, let me ask you something, Steve. What do you do there at HBO?
Answer the phones. I work the switchboard and I'm in communications.
Okay, so we had a guess of $1.5 million, $3 million,
and 2.5,
and $2.5 million. Do you think any of those sound ballpark, or do you think he makes more than that?
It's hard to say for Dennis.
Just your opinion, Steve.
I mean, ballpark, I guess 2.5, 3. That could sound right, but it's really hard to say.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Jesus Christ.
It's kind of like anchor person, you know, money.
Although they make $7 now. $7
Do they really?
a year.
I got another question for you about HBO.
Okay.
How come you're on that goddamn Babber the Elephant so much? I hate that. Every time I turn on HBO in the morning, it's that stupid elephant.
Babar. Yeah, but you know how many people call and they want Babar on in the morning?
Yeah, the kids like
love
the Babar.
Babar.
Right. They really like the Babar.
They love him, yeah.
And you know what else I hate? Paddington the Bear.
You're watching HBO at the wrong time.
You see, it's the safe, nonviolent program.
See, I work in the afternoon and early evening, Steve, so morning is my prime HBO time.
Okay, well, maybe you need to be watching one of the other HBO channels.
Yes.
I've got them all, Steve.
Oh, really?
Steve, I'm not looking for trouble, but on that HBO family, show something other than Annie, please.
He's just the
enough
switchboard.
Is enough.
He's just the switchboard operator.
That's what he wants you to think.
I know know he
You
is.
guys, y'all added a good cap to my day. Thank you very much.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for Steve, who has the right attitude based on greater intelligence than some of the people we've talked to today.
Where are you calling from?
Hell. Hey, Steve, who do you think makes more? You think Chris Rock makes more or Dennis Miller? I got to think Chris Rock
I
does.
got to say Chris Rock is making more right now.
You think Chris Rock's making $5 million a year from HBO?
I don't know, but I mean, with his movies and everything, he's definitely pulling in a lot more money than Dennis Miller right now.
How about Sarah Jessica Parker? There's another one.
Sex and the City.
My wife
okay, there's another one.
My wife loves that show. I absolutely hate that show.
Steve, the creator of that show, Candace Bushnell, who created that show, how much do you think she gets per episode? A couple of 100,000, maybe?
That's a possibility.
Yeah.
Hey,
all right.
Steve, what would you think about a guy who took that lady Candace Bushnell to the prom and didn't even get anything off her?
Yeah, that was me. That was me, Steve.
Didn't French kiss her, didn't feel her up, didn't get anything.
I can't imagine that.
We went to
You can't imagine that, can you, Steve?
Steve, we went to the prom as friends, though. You see, and it was understood that we were going to go to the prom as friends, and then nothing happened. And then, years later, I'm doing this radio show, and I see that she's a big famous writer that gets her, her book turned into a regular series on HBO, and I always mention her name.
Who takes a girl to the prom as a friend?
I don't know.
I do,
It's a
Don.
first for me.
I do, okay?
You hear that? It would have been a first for Steve.
I know. Well, Steve's a studly guy. I guess I just didn't have things working at that time.
I don't know about that, fellas. Where you calling from?
Really, we're in D.C.
Okay.
So Sarah Jessica Parker, she can't make nearly as much as Chris Rock or Dennis Miller, right? I'll give you a trivia question, Steve.
I'm listening.
All right, I got a prize for you. In what country did Sarah Jessica Parker's husband, Matthew Broderick, commit vehicular manslaughter? If you can tell me what country he drove a guy over in his car and killed him and got away with it with.
That subject came up when I was over there.
Okay.
You never forget, do you? Yes, that's the question, Steve.
And what's the prize?
I don't know. I'll give you. You probably don't want this. I have a bunch of Chris Rock T-shirts to give away.
I got a bunch of them myself.
For the new HBO season.
He said Ireland. He had it. I just heard
Ireland. He had it.
He got it. We got to give him a prize now.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
Do we have any non-HBO prizes we can give?
Yes. I'll give you $100 at Planet Hollywood. Okay.
Oh, no, that sounds real good. Sure.
All right. $100 to Planet Hollywood in celebration of Arnold Schwarzenegger's video collection. Available at stores everywhere. Planet Hollywood, always different every time. Now playing a delicious new menu. How about that? So that little prick Matthew Broderick gets to go to Ireland, drive over a guy, kill a guy, and then he gets to come back here and be a movie star.
Isn't that something, huh?
Yeah, isn't that
Only in
something?
America.
I want to tell you, Steve, you're a man of unique intelligence.
Absolutely. We got to give him. Really? We deal with so many people that blow us off all the time, and Steve hung in there with
Enjoyed
us.
speaking to you, Steve.
Hey, same here, fellas.
Okay, a final question. They're at HBO. Among people who are on the air, who's the biggest jerk coming in the front door?
Oh, see, I'm not touching that one.
I bet I know who it is. It's that dick who plays Arliss.
Robert Wool?
Right.
Robert Wool has been nice to us.
And
We
he
didn't
has a
like
lot of
his
fans.
show. Wait a minute. We didn't like his show, but he's been a real nice guy. Even when we told him we thought his show sucked. Remember when he came on the show?
Oh, I forgot that. Yeah. All right, I forgot that. He was so desperate. He kept coming on even when we told him we still didn't like his show.
Right, absolutely.
Okay, all
he's
right.
a lot of things, but he's not a dick.
All right, I take it back. Can you tell us who's been, if not a member of the HBO family, who's been the biggest showbiz dick to you there at the front?
I can't even do that, fellas. Unless y'all got a job for me,
Really? You ever see Kathy Lee?
Actually, no, I haven't.
I guess, I'll go the other way. Who's the nicest person that you have come in contact with that is a major star since you've been working at HBO?
Who's the nicest person?
Nicest person.
Oh, no, that's a tough one, too, because actually most of the people that come through here,
Or just business types?
they really have pretty good attitudes. I mean, no, the stars come through, but they're
all
pretty down to earth.
Pick one star that was very nice to you.
One star that was actually Chris Rock.
All right. That doesn't surprise me either.
Yeah,
We like him.
yeah.
Yeah, we're good.
He's a good guy.
Yeah, good. So he's not a dick, right?
No, absolutely not. He's real cool.
That's cool.
good to
Very
hear.
down
That's
to earth.
great.
All right, thank you, Steve.
All right, very good.
Hey, hold on for your prize there, Steve. Hold on a second.
That's Steve from HBO. That fits the whole HBO thing.
As far as I'm concerned, Steve could be the new vice president of programming for HBO. He sounded very much like he knew what was going on.
Yeah, Steve's the right guy for the job. Which means, I know only one thing: Steve won't be doing that job very long. Because he's just, how many people we deal with are like, what? Huh? Hello? Those are the people that are lifers.